Hey everybody, it's Matt and I am back with another bag review, trying a new format out this time, so let's see how that works. But today's review is going to be about the Mission Workshop Rhake. This one specifically is in the Slate VX colorway. So yeah, been using this one for a little while, did a lot of commuting with it over the summer, so really tested this pack out, so let's dive on in and see how it looks. Alright, so this is the Rhake in the VX fabric. You know, like all VX fabrics, it's loud and noisy. You can't get away from that. This is the Slate colorway, as I previously mentioned. I rode with this pack for quite a bit of the summer, and you know, I was testing out several packs for commuters and stuff like that, and you know, Mission Workshop being in that cycling commuter world, I really wanted to give them a test on one of their like top-notch packs, and so yeah, tested this one, and you can read the article over on the Carryology website for the commuter bags. But for me, you know, as much as I really want to love this bag, there's just parts of it that I just could not get on board with. So let's dive in and check it out. You know, with the pack, you've got, starting from the bottom, you've got this little drop pocket here. You know, you can fit various items in there if you need to. Maybe some, you know, like a U-lock, small U-lock, your keys, so you have a quick access to your keys if you're taking the bag on and off and you just want to grab your keys there. You know, it's big enough that if you wanted to fit, say, like a hard drive in there, you could close that up, and you know, with that weather guard zipper, it would stay safe. So you do have enough room in there for some good items. Jumping up into the main outside pockets here. So these ones are the ones that I had the biggest problem with. You know, the Fid lock buckles, they're fun, they're cool, but for how this pack is made, you kind of have this problem where you go to unbuckle one, and then, you know, go to unbuckle it, and then, oh. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. You have to almost like figure out a way to make it so that you can get into these zipper pockets without dealing with the buckles. So, you know, you could switch out the buckles if you need to, but just the fact that that's there, I don't know if anybody else runs into it, but that was my biggest problem, probably with the whole pack, is every time you go to unbuckle one and then get to the next one, it just latches back on. So anyway, I won't harp on that too much, but inside, you know, this is why this bag stands out, is because you have both these pockets. This one has, you know, some kind of admin organization here. You got your key loop if you need to, little pockets for various things, you know, like lip balm, SD cards, things like that. You know, slightly bigger here for anything, you know, maybe some bike tools, multi-tools, things like that, and then another one on the side here, maybe for, you know, your power bank, you know, stuff of that nature. So this one fits the whole panel, and all three of these zip, and they do have drop pockets behind them, so you do have a lot of great pocketing in the bag, which is one of the reasons why I really wanted to test it out, because, you know, when you're commuting or using a pack for something like that, you really want to be able to like organize your gear in a nice rad way. So I really liked this, but again, not a fan of the Fid lock buckles on it. So, you know, you can take these straps and kind of pull them out, so if you need to, you could just run the pack like that, and that would give you less of an issue with the Fid locks, but then you kind of just have floppy straps, and I don't know about you, but I'm not a fan of floppy straps. So anyway, coming over onto this side, we've got more of the drop pocket here. So this one is fairly large. You could fit, you know, just to give you an idea of the size, like you wouldn't put it in there because you can't close it, but just to give you an idea of how large that pocket is, this is the Yeti tumbler, 26 ounce, so you can fit that, and that gives you an idea, like I said, how big that pocket is. So you've got room in there, you know, for say a journal. You could fit that in there. You know, the traveler's notebook fits in there pretty damn good. So great organization there. You could also probably fit like a small U-lock, any items that you just want to kind of drop and go in that pocket as well. These are fairly easy to thread in and out, so if those fid locks are an issue for you, that's one way to kind of solve it. Or like I said, you could look into another type of buckle just to use for that. They do mention on their website that, you know, if you wanted to use the Cobra buckles, they're not compatible with the VX version. So, you know, for those of you that do mod your bag, you can't really mod them with Cobra buckles if that's what you're into. So, the other pocket up here, you got a nice tall drop pocket here that you could fit for like easy access iPad, you know, another one for your U-lock, but you know, traveler's notebook again fits in there very well. So you got a lot of room in there, and that one is, you do have the waterproof, weatherproof flap on the top there, and you know, if you can see in there, all their pockets are aligned with their weatherproof liner. So you've got that as a nice option there too. One of the things that I also struggle with is, while it was great, you know, it's I don't think there's an answer to this, but with both this bottom pocket and the top pocket, these pockets kind of, you can pull them out, which is good because you can clean them easily if you need to, but then like sometimes it just makes it hard to like, you know, get your stuff. It's just all crumpled in there. So I wish there was an easier way to like get around that, but like, you know, without having some sort of hard foam or something that's tacked to, you can't fix that. But again, that's just a very small problem for the pack. So coming over onto the sides, you've got this side pocket here, and this one is the like pull out water bottle pocket. So I thought this was interesting because, you know, most bags, especially a commuter bag, will have your pocket on the side or something. But if you're not someone who uses that, then you've got this water bottle pocket to set something in while you're riding. It could flop around a lot, but you know, not a big issue if you're using not like a you know, metal bottle, but rather just like a regular cycling bottle. Or if you wanted to use this just as a little like stash pocket for something, you could. But again, you've got that pocket there, and then on the other side is your laptop compartment, which is spacious, and it is suspended from the bottom of the bag, so you're not going to have issues with your laptop hitting the ground when you put your bag down. But you can fit a 15-inch or bigger laptop in that, so you know, nice job on that one. And coming over to the back panel here, you have their Archive modular system rails on the sides here. So if that's, you know, if you're into getting like the phone holder or another pocketing system and you want to utilize those, you can on these. I think that system is really awesome and unique. I'm not somebody who gets super into modular packs, but especially for something on a commuter bag where you might want to have a pocket just to stash your phone, say if you want to be able to access it quickly and not have it in your pocket, you've got that right on the shoulder there. So you can utilize that. And you know, the sternum strap is an adjustable one, and it's adjustable in a very just like kind of cool, fast way, so you don't have to like kind of unbuckle or thread something in and out. But yeah, on the back side here, you've got this airflow channel, and you know, I was actually surprised. This was the other part, that for a commuter company, this was one of the few packs that actually had an airflow channel on the back, so that's why I chose this one. They have a couple others that have it, but you know, I've ridden with some of their other packs before and they're just not great for the long commutes that I do, so this one did a lot better. But the thickness of the straps was really like what got me on the shoulders. I started getting like the sweat pockets up on the shoulder blade area, so you know, that's the back panel there. Nice handles to carry the bag if you need to, but yeah, fairly straightforward on the back. There is no waist belt option here, like, You'd have to get creative weaving something through if you wanted to, but that is the back side of the bag. So diving into the other side, or the inside I should say, you've got a roll top, which, you know, the roll top seems like the go-to for any sort of weatherproof bag. I wish there was a better way to do it, because I really am not a fan of roll tops. I prefer zip, but most commuter bags, weatherproof options, have some sort of roll top action here. So you've got this here where you can utilize the Velcro if you need to, or if you wanted to secure it even more, you could have it like that, and really there's no like unraveling it easily if someone were to try and do that. Little G-hook buckle that is fairly easy to get off. And coming into the main pack here, so this one's where it's going to get a little tricky to show this in here. Let's see if we can get that. But it's a very deep bag. That's my full arm. I don't know if I can, pretty much full arm going all the way in. So you've got a lot of room in there to carry items, and that's the other thing that, like, I guess if you're somebody who packs well, I'm not. I generally am just somebody who tosses everything in. But if you packed well, or you were someone who uses pouches, this pack would be, you know, usable for that. But because of the depth, if you like throw your raincoat in, or your, you know, change of clothes or something, and then you have other stuff, like, it's very hard to get to the stuff in the bottom. And again, they have that liner that, you know, flips out so you can clean it, which is great. But again, like, when you're digging around for stuff in there, it can kind of get hard to situate down in there. So you know, if it were me and I had an issue with cleaning this out, because it is waterproof mostly in there, I would prefer it like tacked down at the bottom, and I would just rinse it out with water, flip it out, and let it dry. But anyway, so that's that. And then you also have this zipper pocket on the inside that you can separate any sort of like papers or things like that. So say you have all your gear, maybe your lunch, snacks, all the stuff in there, but then you have some documents that you don't want to risk getting dirty or crunched. You have another like hidden zipper, not hidden, but zipper panel pocket on the back side there that you can get access to. So it is overall a really cool bag. You know, very well designed, very well thought out. You know, like I said, the only issue for me was just those straps. Like, you can't quickly access them. You have to like figure out a way to hold one while doing the next one. Some people might say I'm making a bigger deal out of it than anything else, but yeah, so that's mostly all the big features on the bag. The VX, you know, is weatherproof. It is highly abrasion resistant, so super cool on that side. You know, you can beat this bag up fairly well and not have an issue with it, but it will last you quite a lifetime on everything. You know, it is built for commuting. You have your little light strap there, webbing piece, so you can attach a light there. But you know, I've seen a lot of people rolling with this bag just as a daily carry because of the organization. And you know, the Mission Workshop guys do a great job at designing their bags. So it is a rad one. Personally, it wasn't for me just because of those issues, like I said. But it's a fantastic bag. So if you're looking for a bag that, you know, while it is like just close to $500 for the VX one, that is a big purchase, but this bag will last you for a long time. And they do have a pretty good warranty on their stuff. So yeah, great bag to check out. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and let me know if you like this format better. Some people said less host, more bag, so that's what I'm doing. All bag, less of me, just my hands. So if you have any questions, let me know. Drop some feedback if you want. Anyway, I appreciate you watching, and yeah, take it easy.